Hello everybody, Vilisink back again with Raid Shadow Legends. Hope you've all having a good day. Better than mine. Technical difficulties, but hopefully it is all sorted for just now. This is sadly why this video comes to you not just late in the day, but a day later than I originally was going to do it. I was going to talk about the new champion coming out before she indeed came out, and that was Deliana. I suppose the only benefit that we can talk about Deliana now is we can look at just how badass she is, how badass she looks, and how kind of cool it is. So we've had champions like this before. In case anybody is not up to date with it, we'll quickly go through it. We had Alexander the Sharpshooter, pretty decent nuker. We had Ninja, a fantastic login champion. And it's one of those login champions where all you have to do is play for 7 days. It doesn't have to be 7 days in a row. Doesn't have to be anything like that whatsoever. All it has to be is 7 single days before July 28th, and then you can get this champion. Also, day 1 for me is this weapon here. Probably going to be crap. All the gear potentially is going to be kind of shit. Let's be honest. It's the champion that we're looking for. This is Deliana, High Elf, HP Legendary. She looks amazing. Let's just be honest. For logging in for 7 days, you can log in, collect your weapon, and you can put the game back off again. You can do that for 7 days without doing anything. And then you have a brand new champion. The hair looks cool. The grey goes nice with the blue and the silver tones. Her stance is cool. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Playrium never ever ever do a bad job when it comes to designing their champions. I don't think they ever will. No skins yet. It was worth a look. But Heart Stealer, AoE on the A1, which is fantastic. So default move is an AoE hit. You got to love it. Chance to place a leech debuff for 2 turns. Leech very strong. To replenish that health that you will potentially lose. And as far as sustainability and keeping yourself and your team and so forth alive, certain champions have leech, and it proves to be very, very strong. So that's nice to see on an A1. Withering Scorn attacks one enemy. You can book this to 100% chance, 3 turn cooldown, decreased resistance, debuff for 2 turns. Now this is interesting, decreased resistance, because meta is not exactly like a resistance type build for arena teams. So if we're going into Doom Tower, I think it would be more plausible. Potentially a Hydra, it could be plausible also. Interesting debuff nonetheless. If the target is under a block, buff's debuff also applies a debuff spread, taking any decreased resistance debuffs and placing it on pretty much everyone. So block buffs you would need. What's the demon spawn I am thinking of? Is it Umbral Enchantress or Padma? Or am I wrong? Don't scorn me that bad if I'm wrong. But there is a few champions that have that. If you can, like, apologies, it is late. Grizzle Jarl potentially has block buffs as well. If you have any champion, it could be extremely cool to spread those decreased resistance. I'm thinking Hydra is potentially going to be very good for her if you do Hydra. Her being Force is also extremely cool. Interesting A2. Interesting mechanic for that. So Know Your Place is just a cool name. I'm going to say it. Another AoE. 100% chance block buffs. So she can place the block buffs herself. She can get a heal for every buff she places. And she gets a turn meter fill if they resist it. So that's interesting. She can go in and block buff people She can then debuff spread the decreased resistance while healing yourself while getting Terminator boosts. Interesting champion. Increases this champion's accuracy by 2 for every 1000 HP this champion has. So let's just say she has 100,000 HP. That's a crap load of accuracy. Active effect, places strengthen. I'm a big fan of strengthen, you all know that. It's well documented that strengthen is extremely cool. Damages so much, mitigates so much damage. And it's one of the newer buffs. It's been in the game for a while now. But it's like, Ursula has it, Urska has it, Nekret has it. There's a few champions that have it. It truly is just amazing. So she will place that onto everybody for 2 turns every time her champion, her HP, drops below 50%. So her HP goes down, the team gets it strengthened. She has an interesting mechanic for her accuracy to increase by 2. So you can have technically a crap load. And Ascension level 3 increases ally HP in all battles. So pretty nice aura. 33% is a fantastic amount of HP, especially for a HP based champion. But let's just quickly go out of there. Let's go out of there, and let's not go there. Let's take a look at high elves, because she's a high elf. So base HP is 20,000, solid. Defense 1200 is solid. Speed is 98. Could be 100, but 98 is still pretty solid. She does have base resistance and accuracy. So yeah, there's definitely a few ways you can build this champion. The leech is nice. The decreased resistance is a very interesting buff. It's also cool she can set herself up so she can do a debuff spread. So a very interesting kind of kit here. She can place bot debuffs, she can get a heal, she can get Terminator fill, she can sustain herself, she can help the team, she puts out a strength in, she gets Terminator. It would be very interesting. And there is content creators like Cold Brew. I believe not long from now we'll probably see Scratch or Murder Rank or somebody else doing videos. But I believe she will have a very strong place for Hydra. Because we're dealing with Hydra, me personally, I don't do it that much, but you need to get a very high amount of accuracy, resistance for Hydra, having the block buffs, having the leech, and having the mechanics in her kit that she does. I feel like that might be one of her kind of strongest areas. So it was just kind of like a quick recap on this. I do apologise, the video is late. Technical difficulties. With that being said, we do have clan versus clan tomorrow, so we'll have to see who we're up against. But stick a comment down below. Tell me if you think this chap is interesting. It is extremely cool. All we have to do is log in for 7 days, not even consecutive days. The same as Ninja, the same as Alexander the Sharpshooter, which in my opinion both champions are good. Yes, Ninja's better, but we're not going to, victimize the other one just because the kit's different. They do different things. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you're looking forward to getting her, but it is late, guys. I'm going to let you now get to sleep, get ready for work, get ready for whatever plans you have tomorrow. I bid you farewell. Stay safe. Keep on reading. See you soon.